It's Game 4 of the NBA Finals. The Pacers have set the tone of the series up 2-1. Can they maintain their composure and take a commanding 3-1 lead? Now, the test awaits as they face off against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Which heroes will rise? The NBA playoffs start now.
And here we go with Game 4 of the NBA Finals. We will see a Game 5, but will we see Game 6? That's the question. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Wallace. And it's Holmgren in at the center. And for Indiana, Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Nesmith in at the 3. Look at Oklahoma City. Well, they've only dropped 2 in this series, Greg, but tonight feels like a must-win game for them.
Listen, very few teams have come back from a 3-1 deficit in the finals. But what they need to remember is they've been the better team all season long. It's time to get back to what they do well and really just make every possession count.
Now, here is Halliburton after the miss from Chet Holmgren. Turner passes to Nesmith. A three-pointer off the mark. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a three-point game. Count that one for Dort.
Very good inside. Dort's got great upper body strength.
Out to the wing. Halliburton outside. For 3, Siakam. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Thursday's loss was a disappointment.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. And he knows his team has its hands full going up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Coach said Shai is one of the best in the league when it comes to scoring off the bounce. When he's not scoring, he's kicking it out to an open teammate. So we have to make sure our rotations are quick. We'll see how the defense responds, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks. Here's Nembhard after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Nesmith, the pass to Turner. Rebound by Williams.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Only 1 miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly feeling it.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. And this group reaching a major milestone this season, notching their 50th win in their last game.
Hey, you love to ensure a winning season, and most NBA teams, even great ones, consider this a major accomplishment.
Now here's Wallace. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the drive, and Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And a 3-level score. That time, SGA takes it all the way.
Turner finds Nesmith. Siakam outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Siakam's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Pacers. The Thunder with the lead. Outside, Williams launches a 3. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Indiana's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Nembhard's shot is good.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Well, Thunder have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Not shooting to get this game underway. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. In the third spot, Tyrese Halliburton.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
Here's Williams with the drive, and it's Williams with the jam.
And it's encouraging to see Dort drop dimes like that, wanting to round out this part of his game.
Pass to Turner from outside the arc. Rebound by Wallace. The Thunder have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Williams can't get it to go. Indiana trailing here. Here's Halliburton, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Halliburton's got his second basket.
That shot by Halliburton, not easy. Taking the hit and still finishing the play.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. The Thunder shooting their first foul shots of the night here. And he makes the first.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder. Just an all-around terrific basketball player.
Hartenstein's checked in for Oklahoma City.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Here's Williams, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13 points.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
Halliburton passes to Nesmith. Back to Halliburton. It's Nembhard on the wing. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. 15 points in the game.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Halliburton passes to Nembhard. It's tipped. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. There's Williams. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on Siakam.
Yeah, just nice strength there and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
And so he makes both from the line. Pacers trail by 9. To the right side. A nice shot by Nesmith.
Halliburton all about getting his teammates open looks. Does such a great job with his unselfishness making the pass.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. 15 points in the game. Pass to Hartenstein. Down low from 6 away. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Indiana. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for the Thunder. Now, here's Siakam. 6 points for him. Wasted no time on that one.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
The Thunder leading by 7. Here's Williams. Siakam pulls it in.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Pass to Nesmith. Offline with his three. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Now here's Caruso. Nesmith covering. Williams passes to Caruso. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Mathurin. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And you see that extra gear with Mathurin. Gets him to the rim in a blink.
Outside, Dort. Nobody near Williams. Nailed from three-point land. Williams has got 7.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Siakam outside. Pass to Halliburton. Here's Nesmith. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And Williams, here we go. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. And now a 10-point Thunder lead.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Talk about putting up points in a hurry. He can't miss right now.
And that one drops. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 23.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Siakam's shot is off.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Now here's Turner. Scoreless thus far. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Pass to Caruso. Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes it off the glass. 25 points in the game.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Here's Halliburton. And finished off by Halliburton.
Outstanding concentration and control right there by Halliburton. And one opportunity.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That's good from Halliburton. Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Thunder lead by 7. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far, the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
So for Oklahoma City right now, the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Isaiah Joe is out there with Alex Caruso. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward position.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Toppin with the steal. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Here's Holmgren. Gets himself open and drills it. Holmgren's got his first bucket of the night.
Oh, nice smooth jumper from Holmgren. The young guy finds some room and instantly takes advantage.
And it's Isaiah Hartenstein with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Wallace is checked in for Oklahoma City. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Oklahoma City leading by 9. Holmgren the pass to Hartenstein. And they're pushing it up. Here's Shepard. And the 3 off target. Oklahoma City shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Good.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Halliburton for three. And Holmgren pulls it down. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Three-pointer. Wallace misses.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
So quick off the floor, Obi Toppin.
Now Caruso. No scoring in this one. Wallace outside. Holmgren sets the screen for Wallace. It's tipped. And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And Indiana making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for the Thunder. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Halliburton. He takes it in. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Typically crafty offense from Halliburton. I mean, using a fake that time to his advantage.
Pacers have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. Indiana making some changes. Miles Turner comes in for James Johnson. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for Shepard. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Alan Williams is checked in for Isaiah Joe. Caruso, the pass to Williams. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Pacers trail by 7. Here's Halliburton. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Like the way Halliburton continues to take more responsibility on the offensive end. His game warrants that he does that.
The Pacers shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've led by as many as 11 points. Now here's Holmgren. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. And even 3-on-3 break. Halliburton for 3. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
One of the things you love about Halliburton is his feel for and understanding of the game. He just has a sense of knowing where to be at the offensive end.
Williams kicks to Holmgren. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. The Pacers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Turner passes to Halliburton. Back to Turner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 5 assists in the game. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to talk to his guy. Oklahoma City trailing. Here's Caruso. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And powering it home. He ends a 12-0 run by Indiana.
Pass to Nembhard. And stolen by Wallace. And now, in transition is Wallace. Here we go. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Turner for 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Holmgren. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And that 7-foot frame of Holmgren makes him so difficult to guard.
This is his first free throw of the game. Siakam is checked in for the Pacers. Nesmith comes in for Benedict Mathurin. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous Alexander's checked in.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Siakam kicks to Halliburton. Siakam sets a screen for Halliburton. Williams with the block. They recover it. Now here's Caruso. Neesmith covering. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Banked in off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 29.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. That sends Pascal Siakam to the free throw line. That one on Holmgren. Williams is checked in for Holmgren.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
And passing has made this guy next level. That's the element that has changed Gilgeous-Alexander's game.
Indiana shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. That free throw good from Nembhard. And both free throws good for Nembhard. The Thunder leading by 4. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And moving with such speed, the quickness of SGA's drives, something to admire.
And the shot goes in from Siakam.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Caruso. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams a screen on Halliburton. Here's Caruso. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Halliburton drives in. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Williams sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Caruso. And the Thunder another 3.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
Here's Siakam. And he makes good on the layup. And that's 13 points for Siakam.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Halliburton. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Thunder shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for the Thunder. Dort comes in for Alex Caruso.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
The Thunder leading by 11. Stolen by McConnell. And Turner with a clear path to the rack. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Dort.
A beast in the paint. Once Turner gets this kind of position, you almost have to whack it.
Miles Turner, 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. The Thunder shooting 59% here in the second quarter. They're playing with great confidence. Williams against McConnell. Tries it from 9. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Siakam's got 5 rebounds tonight, and he drives in. Nembhard's shot is good. Nembhard's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Indiana. The Thunder shooting 65%. Outstanding offensive display from them. Wallace misses. Indiana's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Door to screen on McConnell. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands how to draw contact, especially when he's looking to score.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. 1:09 left in the first half. And here is Nesmith. Pass to Turner. Fires from deep. A nice shot by Nesmith. Nesmith has got 6.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
In the corner, Wallace with it. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Nembhard with it. And it's Wallace picking him up. Pass to Turner. Up top, McConnell. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Siakam for 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Connects from three-point range. Holmgren's got 7 now in this quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm. And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes, they last days.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires for 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Thunder out in front. They're up by 4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Coach, where do you look to shore things up at the defensive end of the floor?
They're hitting us in some different areas, so we got to give help on the inside. And with the guys we have playing tonight, we got to be real persistent, real together.
You got to find that chemistry very quickly. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Thanks for joining our halftime broadcast here in Game 4, where it's been a strong start for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
When you look at how they're getting their points, a good portion comes from inside. They're going right at the defense.
I like the aggressiveness. Don't lose steam in the second half.
And looking at where the Thunder stand in the series, I'll get straight to it, Kenny. Is this a must-win game for them?
They might not want to admit it, Ernie, but this is a must-win game. I look at this team and I think if they drop this one, it's going to get into their heads and they're not coming back.
Stop it, Kenny. It's not over yet. They know how to respond when their backs are against the walls.
Well, I guess we'll just have to see how it plays out, huh? And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Yeah, I think he relishes the pressure, especially in a big game like this one. He really eats that stuff up.
The Thunder leading by 4. The forward spots with Neesmith and Siakam. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. And it's Turner in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And a wide open look for Halliburton. No good with the triple.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Holmgren. Pacers have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. No good on that one.
Halliburton is just one of those young guys that has a really well-rounded game. Makes shots pretty much from anywhere on the floor.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
Usually free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
Halliburton with the steal. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Halliburton's got 20 points. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Leading by 5. Holmgren in the corner. And a miss there on the triple.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Neesmith, the pass to Halliburton. For 3, Siakam. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got assist number 8 now on the night. Wallace outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. For 3. Wallace misses.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Indiana moving the ball over. And the foul called on Cason Wallace. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is 2nd.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
Pass to Wallace. Back to Williams. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. Just 3 to shoot. And Holmgren the bucket on the assist by Williams. Holmgren's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
I mean, sneaky, but when he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop. Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Here's Turner, and it's Turner finishing it off.
Oh, you can't let Turner get that deep inside. When you do, he's going to abuse you with a throwdown right on top of your head.
The Thunder leading by 3. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace. No good on the triple. For Indiana, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Takes it out to Siakam. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his 1st foul. Oklahoma City has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. On the wing, Wallace. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. 8 points for Wallace.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the 3rd. Halliburton finds Siakam. Shoots from 12. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Oklahoma City leading by 6. And here's Gilgeous Alexander outside. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Siakam's got 21.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
That bucket in no time at all.
The defense a step slow, you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
For 3, Siakam sinks the three-pointer. He's got 24.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Gilgeous Alexander kicks to Williams. Holmgren dishes to Williams. And the layup falls. Williams has got 15 points.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
I like this throwback approach with taking. Look to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
And I love the way they've been attacking the basket. I mean, they've looked to penetrate every opportunity they've had, and they've done a nice job doing that.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for the Pacers.
Yeah, you know, he's become a solid big man in this league. Miles Turner understands his role and is starring in it, and does a really good job, I think, playing to his strengths.
Pass to Nembhard. Here's Turner. Here's Mathurin. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. And that's 10 points here for Benedict Mathurin. Gilgeous Alexander passes to Williams. Dort with the ball. Defended by Mathurin. They get the rebound. The kick out to Williams. Dort wide open. Hands it from downtown. Dort's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Oklahoma City. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. And the Thunder making a change here. Hartenstein's checked in.
Number 55, Isaiah Hartenstein.
Here's Halliburton. He's got 22. Mathurin passes to Halliburton. Siakam kicks to Halliburton. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Mathurin missing. The Thunder leading by 5. Over in the corner, Dort. No good from outside. For Indiana, they've gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Halliburton passes to Turner. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Boy, the hard work inside from Turner paying dividends. A real handful for the defense down low.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for the Thunder. Both free throws good from Turner. And here's Gilgeous Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
The Pacers dance period.
Pass to Caruso. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. For 3, Williams. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Well, Dort makes the smart play there. He spots a wide-open shooter and just gets him the ball.
Caruso against Mathurin. Count that one. Mathurin's got 12 in the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Outside Williams. Here's Hartenstein, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Toppin, he's checked in for Indiana. T.J. McConnell comes in for Halliburton. Gilgeous Alexander with the steal. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
An outstanding transition player. When Gilgeous-Alexander is on the attack, good luck trying to contain him.
Mathurin, good.
This is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Over in the corner, Caruso. The kick out to Williams. There's the three. Pass to Caruso. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Mathurin. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, you look at the toolkit Mathurin has, coupled with his production and his maturity. Well, he's got a chance to dominate in this league.
The Pacers making a switch here. Shepard's checked in. And then for Oklahoma City, Wiggins is checked in for Williams. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Dort. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Wiggins outside. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the third. Joe finds Hartenstein. This one for 3. Joe, good.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Williams, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. He's perfect from the line this time.
You know, Obi Toppin is known as a high flyer for good reason. He's somebody that really goes after any chance he gets to throw it down. He's dunking it whenever he gets close to that rim.
Joe can't get it to go. Pacers trail by 4. Toppin kicks to Siakam. Toppin passes to Mathurin. Here's McConnell. Off target with his 3. Thunder shooting right around 46% from the floor in the third quarter. Caruso, the pass to Joe. Back to Williams. Lock at 6. Fires the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Joe's got 6.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Toppin inside. He's against Wiggins. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away. One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
17 seconds left here in the third quarter. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
The Thunder have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. Here's McConnell. Still scoreless. Pass to Shepard. Over in the corner, Mathurin hits the three-point bomb.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, it might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
And so it's Oklahoma City in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Right back after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. You've got Alex Caruso. Hartenstein is out there with Wiggins. Then it's Williams. And it's Wallace, and it's shooting guard. A wide open look here for Caruso. That 3 off the mark. Pacers trail by 6. Right side, Mathurin. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession. Ryan is checked in for Indiana. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Halliburton against Caruso. No one near Shepard as he lets it go. Off target with the open look. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Here's Wallace. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
You know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
And it's Isaiah Hartenstein with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Halliburton for 3.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down.
Does not fall through. He's missed 6 of his 14 attempts. In the corner, Wallace with it. The Thunder with another miss.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
Toppin kicks to Halliburton. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Looking to get on the board here in the 4th still. Pass to Hartenstein. A fader. And that one drops for him. And the Thunder lead by 6.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner. Secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Andrew Nembhard's checked in for Shepard. I now would send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. He warned them they've got to get back in transition. He said they've given up way too many fast break points, and he said we have to slow the pace of the game down and force them into taking some tough shots. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them, and as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And the Thunder making a change here. Dort's checked in.
Seems like Halliburton is always looking to do a little more, always making the extra effort. That's fairly rare.
And Dort gets it to go.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
At the line for the Pacers.
Free throw, good, Bryant. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Alex Caruso. Both free throws good for Bryant. And so here is Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. No good on the 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And it's Halliburton missing. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Here's Dort. It's Dort on the wing. Here's Wallace. Off target from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Bryant. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now.
The offensive rebound. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 40 points. Pacers trail by 4. Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton outside. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. On target from 13 feet. Halliburton's got 10 points in just the second half. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 8th assist here tonight. Pass to Halliburton. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Halliburton's got 30 points.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Now, here's Holmgren. Off target from three-point range. And here's Halliburton. Drives to the hoop. And yes, it's good. That's now 32 points for Tyrese Halliburton.
Great speed displayed that time by Tyrese Halliburton. Went right to the rack when he saw the gap in the defense.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. It's rebounded by Indiana. Toppin's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Mathurin. Here's Halliburton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Halliburton, so versatile and skilled. This guy finds ways to keep the defense off balance. Pretty consistent.
And that one misses.
And as many times as we've seen him at the free throw line tonight, I think by now we know what's going to happen.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Turner's checked in for Thomas Bryant. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. And it's Nesmith in for Benedict Mathurin. Jalen Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. And Dort gets it to go.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Pass to Siakam from downtown. Drills it from outside. Siakam's got it all tied up now for the Pacers.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
For 3, Holmgren. It's rebounded by Indiana. Nembhard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Siakam outside. Halliburton outside to take the lead. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Dort.
Nice job by Halliburton, showing you the toughness that time, going right into that defense and drawing the foul.
Well, it's been so hard to watch at times. I mean, he's missed so many of his foul shots tonight. Good to see him finally come through there.
Halliburton hits them both.
He's had a few shaky trips at the line tonight, but he seems to be getting back to his old self.
Looking to get back on track here. 2 points. That one goes. Wallace has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
Well, this guy is always in attack mode, very aggressive. Some players might kick it out there, not him. He's going right to the bucket.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Siakam pulls it in.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Pass to Turner, and he banks in the layup. Turner's got the lead up to 4 now for the Pacers.
Turner stepping up big, showing you some composure and leadership there.
Holmgren with a screen on Halliburton. Puts it up from 15. Misses off the right eye. Pacers leading by 4. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg? So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Holmgren up top. He's covered by Halliburton. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Siakam. Outside for Halliburton. Drills the three-pointer. Now it's a 7-point Pacer lead.
A terrific effort from Halliburton so far offensively. He's not holding anything back on that end of the floor.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And for some feel stressed, Gilgeous-Alexander feels strength. Love the confidence from the young fella. And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
Siakam with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Siakam passes to Nesmith. We've got 1:13 left here in the fourth quarter. Turner with a screen on Williams. Halliburton inside the three-point line. No good. Shot missing. Under trailing by 4. And Williams, here we go.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Here's Nembhard. It drops.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent pass.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. .52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Siakam. Fast break. Here we go. Pass to Turner. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Shot from the inbound. And good. He hits it again.
And he's on a tear offensively, lighting up the scoreboard with a purpose.
And how about this? He now holds the team's single-game record.
And what a response from these incredible fans, so in tune with the game and what he's accomplished.
He's got the franchise record for points in a playoff game. He is going off when it matters most.
And, you know, because Turner is such a good free throw shooter for his position, defenses really can't send him to the line too often. He'll make them pay.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Money! And now they trail by just 4. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. 17 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And what's their best move at this point?
They're trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Williams from outside. It's rebounded by Indiana. And an intentional foul right there. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game. And so they choose to intentionally foul. First free throw is good, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
So it's Indiana picking up the win, and now they're sitting at a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat, Greg.
And Kevin, I don't think they're going to let it go. You could see the determination they had tonight. They don't want to drag this series out. They want to get this thing over.
Game 4 of the NBA Finals is all wrapped up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And now we present the player of the game, Tyrese Halliburton.